He doesn't waste time grieving. That, perhaps, is the most frightening thing about him. Another man, any other man, would sit down on that road and would spend days, weeks, paralyzed by the sheer impossibility of his situation. Not him. Within moments of orienting himself, he has a destination. Mount Hua, Shaanxi Province. Home. But the body is weak. The cultivation is gone. Scraped down to nothing. A bare, empty vessel. His danshan, that sacred reservoir, where a martial artist stores lifetimes of gathered Chat, is hollow. But the knowledge, the theory, the 10,000 hours of forms drilled into muscle memory across a lifetime, that cannot be taken. I just need to find a place to start, he mutters to himself. And in that simple, quiet sentence, a legend is being reborn. He thinks about the masters he has known. He thinks about their regrets, the ones who raced too fast, chasing power, neglecting their foundations, who skipped the fundamentals, hungry for the advanced techniques, only to find, too late, that a palace built on sand eventually falls. He will not make that mistake. Not again. Not in this life. And so he makes a choice that would baffle any observer. With countless advanced techniques locked inside his memory, the full canon of Mount Hua's most devastating martial arts, he chooses to begin with equilibrium, a technique so basic, so thoroughly dismissed by serious practitioners. It gets thrown away in street stalls alongside cheap medicine and trinkets. It's not a cheat technique at all. His voice is quiet. The words land like a stone dropped into still water, because he knows something the street vendors don't, something even most Mount Hua disciples ever understood. Equilibrium cannot build power. It cannot forge a warrior. But it does one thing better than almost anything else in the known world of cultivation. It cleanses, strand by strand, like a weaver repairing the finest fabric. He draws the ambient energy of the world through his broken body. He cleanses every impurity. He does not rush. He does not force. And slowly, impossibly, the empty vessel begins to fill. It's done. 2 words, spoken in the hush of a forest, witnessed by no one. But those 2 words represent something that should have taken months for any ordinary cultivator. He did it in an afternoon. And then, reality hits him. He cannot use it yet. He sighs. Even legends have to deal with the fine print. The road to greatness is never clean. It is muddy, dangerous, and populated with exactly the kind of people who prey on anyone who looks weak. And right now, in this young body, Cheongmyeong looks very, very weak. The thug is big, loud. He has the confidence of a man who has never truly been in danger. He doesn't know what he's walking toward. He sees a child, a small, quiet, unassuming child who hasn't even flinched. Are you deaf, brat? And the child looks up. There is a specific kind of fearlessness that comes from having already died once. It tends to put things in perspective. The bully threatens. His friends move in. And Cheongmyeong, in a voice so level it could cut glass, offers them one chance. I've already gotten used to this body. We'll still be fine. It is not a boast. It is a warning. And nobody in that group is smart enough to hear it. What happens next is brief, brutally, almost insultingly brief. No flourish, no dramatic stance, no invocation of ancient techniques. Just economy of movement, precision applied to chaos. The men who charge at a child discover, far too late, that they have made a profound and painful miscalculation. You damn bums, the scream echoes. Cheongmyeong doesn't even look back. He doesn't walk away. He leans in. Do any of you know the fastest way to Shaanxi Province? The question hangs in the air. The bully laughs, a nervous, disbelieving laugh. The absurdity of it. This child, this impossible child, just dismantled all of them. And now he wants directions? I'll say this just in case we meet again. A pause. Let it breathe. If I ask you whether you know about something ... you better have an answer for me if you don't want to die. Not a threat made in anger, not bluster. A statement of fact, delivered by someone who has seen enough of the world to know exactly what he means. Scram if you understood me. And they do. They run. And the road ahead opens wide. And so the chapter closes, not with a battle, not with a revelation of power, but with something quieter, something that hits harder. A bow. Walking alone toward a mountain that belongs to a sect that is, by all accounts, a shadow of what it once was. A sect that has no idea what is coming through its gates. Inside those hallowed halls, the sect leader sits, and a visitor is announced. A child. The doors open. Hello, Sect leader. My name is Cheongmyeong, and I would like to enter the Mount Hua Sect. Simple words. Devastating implications. This Bo, this frail, unassuming, absolutely terrifying Bo, is standing in the home he died protecting, standing before men who never knew him, about to begin again from nothing. And the question that will haunt every chapter that follows, will they be ready for what walks through that door? They are absolutely not ready.